Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you, have you ever experienced a love so deep, so unshakable that no obstacle, no challenge, no amount of hardship could ever break it? Well, that love exists, and it's called mother's love. It is the purest form of love that we as human beings are fortunate enough to experience. Now, we live in a world that demands so much from us. We face obstacles, pain, stress, and even heartbreak. But let me tell you something, there's one force that transcends all of that, and that force is unconditional love. And where do we see that? In a mother. A mother's love doesn't ask for anything in return. She loves because she simply can't help it. She loves because for her, loving her children is an act of purpose, an act of meaning. Think about the sacrifices a mother makes, the sleepless nights, the endless support, the way she always puts her family's needs above her own. And do you know what's remarkable? She doesn't expect praise. She doesn't wait for thanks. Why? Because her love is pure. It's limitless. It's the kind of love that grows even stronger in times of adversity. But here's the thing. Mother's love is not just about care. It's about strength. Think about how a mother can face any adversity, no matter how overwhelming, and yet she rises. She rises not because it's easy, but because she is fueled by a power that comes from the deepest part of her heart. That power is love. A mother's love is the driving force that helps her navigate challenges with grace, and it has the power to transform not only her life, but the lives of those around her. And here's the kicker. We all have access to this love. It may come from our mother, or it may come from someone who steps into that role in our lives, but the truth is, this love changes us. It shapes us into better human beings. It teaches us how to care, how to overcome, and how to love others unconditionally. So I challenge you today, think about the role love plays in your life. What if we could all tap into that same level of commitment, that same unwavering belief in someone's potential, just as a mother does for her child? How could that change your life, your relationships, your impact on the world? Take a moment to feel gratitude for the mothers, the caregivers, the women who love without limits. And ask yourself, how can I embody that same purity of love in my life? Because let me tell you, the love you give can change. Unconditional love is a concept that is often talked about, but rarely understood in its full depth. Is a powerful force that transcends all boundaries, refuses to be diminished by hardships, and flows effortlessly, regardless of circumstances. Of all the forms of love we encounter in our lives, unconditional love stands as the most profound and transformative. When we speak about mother's love, we are, in essence, speaking about the epitome of unconditional love. What is unconditional love? Unconditional love is a type of love that requires nothing in return. It is love given freely, without expectations, judgment, or conditions. There are no prerequisites for receiving this love. It doesn't depend on the recipient's actions, appearance, or success. Instead, it comes from a place of deep connection, understanding, and acceptance. For most people, unconditional love is something that is cultivated over time. But when it comes to mother's love, this love is often experienced the moment a child is born. It's a deep instinctual connection that transcends time and reason. A mother's love for her child doesn't depend on the child's behavior, achievements, or any other external factors. It's an innate force deep within her to love and nurture. The boundless nature of unconditional love, one of the most remarkable aspects of unconditional love, is its boundlessness. This love doesn't have a limit, nor does it change with time or circumstances. It's not about how much love you have in the moment, but rather how much love you are willing to give, no matter the situation. For example, a mother's love doesn't fade when her child makes mistakes, struggles in life, or faces challenges. In fact, unconditional love strengthens in these moments. While others may offer judgment, criticism, or conditional love based on behavior, a mother continues to love, support, and believe in her child. No matter how many times a child fails or falls short, the mother's love remains unwavering. The essence of a mother's love, in the case of mother's love, this boundless and unconditional love, can be seen in the way mothers sacrifice themselves for their children. This love is often blind to the needs of the mother herself. It's the willingness to put the needs of others first without hesitation. The mother will care for her child's needs, whether emotional, physical, or psychological, without asking for anything in return. What makes this love even more powerful is that it doesn't rely on perfection. Unconditional love doesn't demand flawlessness. A mother's love isn't diminished when her child acts out, makes mistakes, or goes through periods of rebellion. The love remains constant, proving to the child that no matter what, they are worthy of love and acceptance. The depth of emotional resilience. One of the most significant aspects of unconditional love is emotional resilience. A mother's love for her child is tested repeatedly throughout life. The child's mistakes, behavior, disappointments, or periods of challenge might break the hearts of others, but for a mother, it doesn't break her love. Instead, it fuels a deeper desire to help, heal, and nurture. Unconditional love requires an immense amount of resilience and emotional strength. This emotional resilience isn't about pretending that things are always okay or glossing over pain. It's about acknowledging the struggle and still choosing to love. It's about being able to forgive and move forward, offering compassion without judgment, and standing by a loved one even when things aren't perfect. In the face of adversity, this emotional resilience can often have a profound effect on the child. A mother who loves unconditionally gives the child a foundation to grow from. They feel safe knowing that no matter how hard the world might get, their mother's love will always be a constant. And in turn, this safety allows them to learn, grow, and explore the world with confidence. Unconditional love, healing, and transformative. Another powerful aspect of unconditional love is its healing nature. There is a therapeutic power to being loved without conditions. For children, a mother's love has the ability to heal deep emotional wounds. The love she provides offers comfort during difficult moments, soothing anxieties, fears, and insecurities. For example, when a child is sick, frightened, or hurt, it's a mother's presence that often brings the most comfort. Her love provides reassurance and safety in times of fear, and this isn't just limited to physical pain. It also extends to emotional struggles. When children feel alienated, misunderstood, or unworthy, a mother's love gives them the emotional strength to overcome. The belief in their worth, rooted in a mother's unconditional love, allows them to face life's challenges head-on. Even as children grow older, the love of a mother remains a source of support, guidance, and comfort. And as adults, we continue to seek the nurturing qualities of this love because it offers something unique and irreplaceable: acceptance without conditions. Love is a source of strength. Unconditional love is not just a passive emotion. It is also a source of power and strength. It allows individuals to face challenges that seem insurmountable. Mothers often embody this strength in the most tangible ways. They face difficult life situations, financial struggles, illness, grief, and yet their ability to love unconditionally remains steadfast. This love serves as a foundation for others to draw upon. Children raised in an environment where love is given freely and without limits develop a sense of confidence and trust. They know that no matter what life throws at them, they have a strong foundation to rely on. The emotional strength and resilience learned from a mother's unconditional love are crucial in helping them navigate their own challenges. Unconditional love in relationships. Unconditional love is the cornerstone of the deepest and most fulfilling relationships. When you experience this type of love, it encourages you to open up, be vulnerable, and trust others with your heart. For a child, a mother's love provides an example of what it means to love without expecting anything in return. When you understand the depth and power of unconditional love, it extends beyond your relationship with your mother. It becomes a way of living, loving your partner, friends, and even strangers with an open heart. It teaches us that love, at its core, isn't transactional. It's something we give freely because of the belief in its power to heal, strengthen, and transform. The lifelong impact of unconditional love. The beauty of unconditional love is that it doesn't just affect a moment or a period in time. It leaves a lasting impact. A mother's love influences the development, identity, and well-being of her child long after the child has grown up. Even if a child is physically separated from their mother, the love she gave continues to shape their life in powerful ways. It is the internal foundation that helps them weather storms, chase dreams, and form their own meaningful relationships. Unconditional love, particularly mother's love, is the most powerful form of love because it is boundless, unwavering, and transformative. It has the power to heal, strengthen, and guide individuals through life's challenges. A mother's love is the ultimate example of what it means to love without expectation, to love regardless of conditions, and to offer support through every circumstance. It is this love that serves as the foundation for growth, resilience, and transformation for both the mother and the child. Love is often seen as an emotion, a feeling that enriches our lives, gives us joy, and makes us feel connected to others. However, love is not only a passive, gentle force, it is an active, powerful energy that can help us overcome life's challenges. The strength of love, especially the kind exemplified by a mother's love, can become a driving force to navigate even the most difficult situations. When we look at overcoming challenges with love, we must understand that love in its purest form is not just about enjoying happy times, but about facing adversity and hardship with resilience, strength, and hope. A mother's love exemplifies this concept, showing us that love is the fuel that keeps us going, even when we feel like giving up. Love as a source of resilience. Challenges are inevitable in life. We all face difficulties, whether they be emotional, physical, financial, or relational. What differentiates those who overcome challenges from those who succumb to them is the ability to find inner strength and resilience. And one of the most powerful sources of that resilience is love. When a person is loved unconditionally, especially by someone like a mother who loves without expectation or judgment, it creates a foundation of emotional security. This feeling of being unconditionally loved gives individuals the confidence to face hardship head on. Knowing that someone will always love you regardless of mistakes, setbacks, or struggles instills a belief that no matter how difficult life may get, you are worthy of support and capable of overcoming the odds. A mother's love teaches children that no matter how many times they fall or fail, they are still valuable, and they still have the strength to try again. It provides emotional armor in the face of life's adversities. The power of unconditional love is not just about being loved, but about the belief in one's ability to keep going because you know that someone somewhere believes in you. Unconditional love is a motivator. When we are faced with challenges, especially those that feel insurmountable, love can act as a motivating force. A mother's love, for example, encourages a child to keep moving forward even in the darkest of times. When a child faces struggles in school, at home, or with friends, the support of a loving mother reminds them that they are not alone. Her love inspires them to continue pushing forward, knowing that failure is not the end, and that love is still there, waiting to embrace them no matter what happens. This motivation driven by love works both ways. It is not just about the individual who is loved finding the strength to carry on, but also about the love itself encouraging growth. A mother's love encourages her children to dream big, to take risks, and to grow in ways they might not have otherwise considered. She inspires them to believe in their own potential, reminding them that the challenges they face are just stepping stones on the path to success. Moreover, a mother's love often serves as a reminder that mistakes do not define you. We all encounter failure, but it is the love we receive that allows us to see failure not as a final destination, but as a valuable learning experience. This mindset shift from seeing challenges as obstacles to seeing them as opportunities to grow is a crucial part of overcoming adversity. Love is a comfort during crisis. Life presents many moments of crisis, whether it's the loss of a loved one, a serious illness, financial instability, or relationship breakdown. We all encounter moments that push us to our limits. During times of crisis, love, especially maternal love, acts as a comforting anchor that holds us steady. When a person is surrounded by love, they can face even the most difficult circumstances with a sense of peace. A mother's love provides comfort during crises, offering a sense of safety in a world that feels chaotic. The act of holding someone in love during a time of loss or fear creates a protective barrier, allowing the individual to experience their grief or pain while also feeling embraced and understood. The comfort of love in times of crisis does not erase the pain or eliminate the problem. However, it softens the blow and makes the challenge feel more bearable. For instance, when a child faces a personal crisis, the love they receive from their mother can help them process their emotions in a healthy way. It gives them permission to feel hurt, but also the strength to heal. This support offers emotional space to grieve, but also encouragement to move forward when the time comes. In this way, love is not just about comforting, it's about giving the individual the emotional strength to rise again. The crisis may be devastating, but the love we receive reminds us that even in the darkest of times, there is light. The healing power of love overcoming challenges often involves healing, whether it be physical, emotional, or psychological healing. Love plays a vital role in this process. The presence of a loving, supportive figure can accelerate recovery and offer a sense of hope. A mother's love is often associated with healing powers. When a child is sick, injured, or emotionally wounded, the presence of a loving mother can provide an incredible sense of comfort and relief. Her love is both nurturing and protective. It offers reassurance and a sense of security, which helps the child heal faster, emotionally and physically. This healing power extends beyond the mother-child relationship, though. Anyone who has experienced the comfort of unconditional love during difficult times can attest to its transformative power. Love can help repair emotional wounds caused by trauma, betrayal, or loss. The act of being loved, especially without condition, has the power to restore the soul, rebuild confidence, and renew hope in the future. Healing in this sense is not just about recovery, it's also about empowerment. When we are loved, we are reminded of our worth and strength. Love encourages us to get up and try again after failure, to rise after we have fallen, and to face challenges with a renewed sense of hope. The role of love in building courage, overcoming challenges requires courage, the courage to face fear, uncertainty, and difficulty head on. Love plays an integral role in building this courage. When a person feels loved and supported, they are more likely to take risks, face their fears, and push through their discomfort. The strength of knowing that someone believes in you gives you the courage to take that leap of faith, even when the outcome is uncertain. For children, the courage to explore and take on new challenges is often instilled by the love and support of a mother. She encourages them to take their first steps, speak their truth, and try new things. Her love makes them feel safe to explore the unknown. And that sense of safety leads to personal growth. This courage to take on challenges doesn't fade as we grow older. In fact, it often deepens. The more we experience love, the more confident we become in our abilities to overcome adversity. We recognize that love doesn't just support us, it empowers us to face challenges with courage, resilience, and determination. Love is one of the most powerful forces in the world, and its role in overcoming challenges cannot be overstated. A mother's love, in particular, exemplifies the power of love to provide resilience, motivation, comfort, healing, and courage. It is through love that we find the strength to face difficult circumstances, and it is through love that we are reminded of our own power to rise above adversity. No matter how challenging life may seem, love gives us the tools to persevere, grow, and ultimately thrive. It is the enduring presence of love that helps us move forward even when the road is tough. And it is love that reminds us that no matter the challenge, we are never truly alone. Motherhood is often considered one of the most demanding and transformative roles a person can undertake. It's a journey that challenges every fiber of a person's being, yet also reveals an astonishing inner strength. For mothers, the experience of nurturing, guiding, and protecting their children is not just about providing basic care, but about embodying a deep, resilient power that emanates from within. This strength goes beyond physical endurance. It's emotional, mental, and spiritual. Motherhood is a source of unparalleled strength, and understanding this strength helps us recognize the profound impact mothers have on their families, communities, and the world. The birth of a mother's strength, the concept of motherhood as a source of strength begins from the very moment of conception. The process of becoming a mother, whether biological or through adoption, is a profound transformation that often brings out a mother's deepest capabilities. It's a transition from being an individual to a part of a greater whole, a team, so to speak, with a tiny, helpless being who depends entirely on her. This transformation is not just a physical one, it's a psychological and emotional evolution. Mothers begin to understand their own limits and capacities in ways they never imagined. When a child is born, the new mother experiences a flood of emotions, joy, anxiety, fear, but most of all, a powerful surge of protective love that makes her capable of doing things she never thought possible. The moment she sees her child, something shifts inside her, an innate force awakens, and she becomes someone new. This is not just the start of a new life for the child, but the beginning of a new chapter for the mother, filled with remarkable strength. The unseen resilience of motherhood demands so much from a person, often in ways that are invisible to the outside world. From the sleepless nights of caring for a newborn to the emotional labor of raising a child through various stages of life, the resilience mothers show is remarkable. Resilience, in this context, is not just about bouncing back after a setback. It's about staying strong even when life is tough and the obstacles seem insurmountable. Mothers experience some of the most intense physical, emotional, and mental challenges. They may be physically drained from caring for a baby, balancing work, maintaining relationships, and managing household responsibilities. Despite these challenges, mothers constantly find ways to persevere. Their strength lies in their ability to keep going even when they feel they can't, to give more than they receive, and to put their own needs aside in favor of their child's. This resilience is not something mothers are born with. It's cultivated through love, sacrifice, and a deep sense of purpose. This often goes unnoticed in society where the demands of motherhood are taken for granted or undervalued. Yet, if we take a moment to consider the daily challenges a mother faces, everything from handling a toddler's tantrum to managing household finances, or even navigating difficult decisions for their children's futures, we see that the strength of motherhood is rooted in consistency and unwavering commitment. A mother's strength is not in the extraordinary moments, but in the everyday decisions and actions that require persistence and determination. Sacrifice and strength, one of the defining characteristics of motherhood is sacrifice. To be a mother is often to give of oneself freely, often without consideration for personal needs or desires. This sacrifice does not come with a reward or expectation of recognition. It comes from a deep place of love, devotion, and commitment. For many mothers, the strength required to give so much of themselves and expect so little in return is almost superhuman. Whether it's sacrificing career ambitions to care for children, relinquishing personal time to nurture a family, or pushing through personal hardships for the sake of a child's well-being, a mother's strength is often seen in the sacrifices she makes for her children. But this sacrifice is not about weakness or martyrdom. It's about a deep, unwavering sense of purpose. The strength mothers show in sacrificing their time, energy, and resources for their children comes from their belief in the importance of what they are doing. They understand that the sacrifices they make today will help shape the future of the next generation. It's a belief in something larger than themselves. The concept of sacrifice also plays out emotionally. Mothers often carry the emotional weight of their children's lives, feeling their successes and failures as their own. In difficult times, when their children are struggling, mothers are often the ones who provide emotional support, even at the expense of their own well-being. This level of emotional labor takes an incredible amount of strength because it requires mothers to stay strong in the face of their own vulnerabilities in order to be the rock for their children. Emotional strength also lies in a mother's emotional capacity. Motherhood's strength also lies in a mother's emotional capacity. Mothers possess the ability to hold space for their children, to support and guide them emotionally, even when they are struggling themselves. Emotional strength is about being able to understand, process, and manage the emotions of those around you, especially when it feels overwhelming. A mother's emotional strength is often tested when her child is upset, hurt, or in crisis. It requires a mother to manage her own emotions while offering her child the support they need. Whether it's comforting a child after a nightmare, giving advice during a teenage rebellion, or offering a listening ear during difficult life choices, mothers constantly show emotional strength by being present for their children. They give the best of themselves emotionally to ensure that their children feel safe, loved, and heard, even when they have to suppress their own emotional needs. Moreover, a mother's emotional strength teaches her children how to handle their own emotions. By modeling emotional intelligence, empathy, and resilience, mothers shape the way their children interact with the world. The emotional strength of a mother creates an environment in which children feel safe to express themselves, knowing they will be met with understanding and love. Mental strength, problem-solving, and decision-making, alongside physical and emotional strength, mental strength is crucial in motherhood. Motherhood requires the ability to make decisions quickly, often under pressure, and to manage complex situations that involve not only children, but entire households. A mother's mind is constantly engaged in solving problems, managing crises, and making decisions that affect her family's well-being. From choosing the right school for a child to balancing finances to supporting a child's emotional needs, a mother's mental strength is displayed in her capacity to handle multiple responsibilities at once, all while remaining focused on the bigger picture. Mothers develop incredible problem-solving abilities because they are constantly navigating a series of challenges. From managing schedules to addressing complex behavioral issues to advocating for their children's needs. The mental strength of a mother is often invisible to the outside world. It is the quiet strength that allows her to remain calm during chaos, to think through problems, and to make sound decisions when everything feels uncertain. It's this mental acuity combined with emotional intelligence that makes mothers such powerful individuals, the source of collective strength. Finally, it's important to recognize that motherhood doesn't just exist in isolation. It is often part of a larger network of support. The strength of mothers is not just individual, it is collective. In families, communities, and societies, mothers empower each other through shared experiences, advice, and support. Whether it's a mother supporting another mother or communities coming together to provide resources for mothers, the strength of motherhood is magnified when mothers unite. Mothers are often at the heart of community building. They support one another through shared challenges and celebrate each other's victories. This collective strength creates an environment in which mothers can continue to thrive and where their resilience is celebrated and amplified. Motherhood is a source of extraordinary strength, a strength that is physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. A mother's ability to rise above challenges, make sacrifices, and support her family with unwavering devotion is a testament to the profound power of motherhood. This strength is rooted in love, but is also shaped by resilience, problem-solving abilities, and the ability to handle complex situations with grace and care. The strength of motherhood is transformational. It shapes the lives of children, families, and communities. It teaches us that true strength is not about brute force or dominance, but about the ability to endure, to love without condition, and to remain steadfast, even in the face of adversity. Motherhood is not just a role, it is a source of power that shapes the world in ways we often take for granted. The concept of unconditional love is often described as the purest, most powerful form of love a person can experience. In no relationship is this more apparent than in the relationship between a mother and her child. A mother's love is often seen as the epitome of unconditional love, and it is a love that is given freely, without strings, without expectations, and without limit. This aspect of motherhood, unconditional love, is one of the most profound qualities that make maternal love unique and powerful. It is the foundation upon which many other aspects of life are built and provides a framework for the growth, development, and well-being of children. Understanding unconditional love is a love that does not rely on the behavior or actions of the other person. It is love that is given without requiring anything in return. This is fundamentally different from many other forms of love, which may involve expectations, conditions, or mutual benefits. Unconditional love is pure and selfless. It does not fluctuate with moods, circumstances, or behaviors. In the case of a mother's love, this means that no matter what her child does, whether they succeed, fail, act out, or disappoint, her love remains constant, unwavering, and unconditional. This type of love is the ultimate expression of acceptance and support. It is an unwavering belief in the worth of another person, no matter their flaws, mistakes, or shortcomings. For mothers, the ability to love their children unconditionally is rooted in the deep connection they feel with them. This connection transcends all conditions, whether the child is behaving as they should or not. The power of unconditional love in childhood development. One of the most important roles of unconditional love is in the healthy development of a child, both emotionally and psychologically. Children who experience unconditional love from their mothers are given the foundation of security upon which they can build self-esteem, self-worth, and confidence. This kind of love allows them to grow without the fear of rejection or abandonment. They know that they are loved no matter what they do, and this knowledge creates a safe space for them to explore, make mistakes, and learn. Unconditional love from a mother teaches children the value of self-love and acceptance. When a child feels that they are loved regardless of their actions, they begin to internalize the idea that they are valuable simply because they exist. This helps form a strong sense of identity and a healthy self-concept. They begin to understand that their worth is not defined by external achievements, behaviors, or opinions, but rather by the inherent value they hold as human beings. This builds resilience, emotional stability, and a positive sense of self, which are critical as they navigate through life's challenges. Furthermore, unconditional love fosters emotional regulation. When a child feels love without judgment, they are more likely to express their feelings, seek help when needed, and develop emotional intelligence. A mother's unconditional love provides a space where her child can experience the full range of emotions, joy, sadness, frustration, and fear, without fear of rejection or shame. This emotional safety allows the child to develop healthy coping mechanisms and a balanced emotional state. How unconditional love impacts relationships. The effects of a mother's unconditional love extend far beyond childhood. As children grow and enter into adult relationships, they carry the lessons of unconditional love with them. When a child has been taught the value of unconditional love by their mother, they are more likely to build strong, healthy relationships throughout their life. Unconditional love fosters empathy and compassion. Children raised with the understanding that love is given freely, without condition, are more likely to offer that same love and empathy to others. They learn the importance of giving love and support without expecting anything in return. This creates a ripple effect as the children raised with unconditional love become adults who are more capable of forming meaningful relationships, showing empathy, and forgiving others when mistakes are made. Moreover, a mother's love teaches children how to navigate challenges in relationships. Children raised with the knowledge that they are loved no matter what mistakes they make learn that love is not conditional on perfection. As they grow older, they develop the understanding that relationships are about acceptance, understanding, and commitment, not about meeting external expectations or avoiding mistakes. This mindset helps them weather the ups and downs of personal relationships, allowing them to build and sustain deeper connections with others. Unconditional love is a source of strength in times of difficulty. One of the most significant ways unconditional love manifests is during times of hardship or struggle. Life is full of challenges, and there are times when individuals, especially children, may feel overwhelmed by the weight of their struggles. Whether it's facing failure, dealing with personal loss, or confronting feelings of inadequacy, the presence of a mother's unconditional love provides a sense of comfort and strength. When a child is struggling or feeling low, knowing that they are loved unconditionally helps them feel supported and less alone. This knowledge serves as an emotional anchor, providing them with the strength to continue pushing forward despite their difficulties. For mothers, their unconditional love allows them to stand by their children's side, offering support, comfort, and encouragement even during the darkest moments. They are a source of emotional resilience for their children, helping them navigate challenges with a sense of security and self-worth. For example, if a child experiences failure, whether in academics, sports, or social relationships, the mother's unconditional love teaches them that their worth is not defined by success or failure. She provides the emotional reassurance that it is okay to make mistakes and that they are still loved, regardless of the outcome. This unconditional support helps the child process their disappointment without internalizing it as a personal failure. As they grow older, this understanding allows them to approach life's challenges with greater resilience, knowing they are loved even when they fall short. The sacrificial nature of unconditional love, another defining feature of unconditional love, especially in the context of motherhood, is the sacrificial nature of the love mothers give. Mothers often sacrifice their time, resources, and personal desires to ensure their children's well-being. This sacrificial love is often expressed through the small, everyday acts of care, preparing meals, taking care of their children's needs, offering emotional support, and putting the needs of others before their own. This type of love teaches children the value of selflessness and service to others. By witnessing their mother's sacrifices, children learn the importance of putting others before themselves and of offering support without expecting recognition or reward. A mother's sacrificial love is a powerful tool in shaping a child's character, teaching them empathy, kindness, and generosity. Furthermore, the sacrificial nature of unconditional love helps strengthen the bond between mother and child. When a mother sacrifices for her child, it is an act of love that reinforces their emotional connection. The child grows to appreciate the depth of the mother's love, which in turn fosters a greater sense of gratitude, respect, and love in return. Unconditional love is a lifelong gift. The beauty of unconditional love lies in its timeless nature. Unlike other forms of love that may fade or change over time, a mother's unconditional love endures throughout a child's life. This love is not limited to a particular phase or season of life. It continues to be a steady, unwavering force. Whether a child is young or grown, a mother's love remains a constant source of comfort, support, and guidance. As children grow older and become adults, they continue to benefit from their mother's unconditional love. Even when they are independent and self-sufficient, they know that their mother will always be there for them, loving them regardless of their age, accomplishments, or mistakes. This knowledge brings peace and security throughout their adult life, and the enduring presence of their mother's love serves as a foundation for their continued growth and success. The unconditional nature of a mother's love is what sets it apart from all other forms of love. It is a love that is given freely, without expectations, and it is a love that shapes the lives of children in profound ways. Unconditional love offers emotional security, fosters resilience, builds healthy relationships, and provides the strength to face life's challenges. It is sacrificial, selfless, and unwavering. Above all, it is a love that endures throughout a person's lifetime, offering comfort, guidance, and strength long after the child has grown. In its purest form, a mother's love is not just a feeling, it is a lifetime commitment, a promise to be there no matter what, and a gift that is passed down from generation to generation. The unconditional love a mother provides is one of the most powerful and transformative forces in the world. Motherhood is not simply about caring for a child, it is also about facilitating the growth and transformation of a life that begins as fragile and dependent, but gradually becomes independent and capable. The profound love a mother feels for her child is not only nurturing, but also transformative. A mother's love serves as a catalyst for growth, helping her child become the best version of themselves. This love fosters change, development, and personal evolution on many levels, both for the child and for the mother herself. Through this relationship, both individuals experience growth, facing challenges that test their strength, resilience, and commitment, ultimately leading to a transformation that shapes their futures. The role of a mother's love in early childhood development. From the moment a child is born, a mother's love plays a pivotal role in their development. A mother's nurturing, affection, and attention form the foundation for the child's early emotional and psychological growth. This love provides a secure base from which the child can explore the world, develop independence, and form meaningful connections with others. A mother's love is a constant presence that provides the child with the emotional security needed to develop healthy attachments and navigate the complexities of the world around them. Studies have shown that the first few years of a child's life are critical for emotional and cognitive development. During this time, the love and care provided by a mother help to form the child's attachment style, which influences their relationships and emotional regulation throughout life. A mother's love also nurtures the development of key psychological traits, such as self-worth and self. When a child is loved unconditionally, they feel valued, important, and capable. They begin to understand that their worth is not dependent on external achievements, but is inherent simply because they exist. This foundational sense of self-worth allows the child to confidently explore their environment and develop the skills needed to succeed in life, encouraging independence and autonomy. While a mother's love is rooted in nurturing and protection, it also plays an essential role in encouraging independence and autonomy. A mother who loves her child deeply recognizes the importance of allowing them to grow into their own person, separate from her. As children grow, they naturally begin to seek independence, whether it's learning to walk, speak, or solve problems on their own. The love of a mother encourages this independence by giving her child the freedom to take risks and explore, while always knowing that her support is available when needed. Motherhood, in its most transformative form, is about finding the balance between attachment and autonomy. A mother's role is to create a safe environment in which her child can take chances, make mistakes, and learn. This process fosters resilience and helps the child develop problem-solving skills that will serve them well in life. A mother's love does not hold her child back from growing into the person they are meant to become. Instead, it encourages them to step into the world, even if it means facing fear or failure. In doing so, the child becomes more confident in their own abilities and self-sufficient in navigating the challenges that life presents. This shift toward independence is one of the most transformative aspects of a mother's love. Growth through challenges and adversity, motherhood is not without its challenges. Both mothers and children face obstacles that test their strength and resilience. These challenges often serve as an opportunity for growth and transformation. The love of a mother is often most evident during times of difficulty, when both mother and child must overcome adversity together. It is during these times that the transformative power of a mother's love is most clearly revealed. For example, a mother who faces personal struggles, whether it's a health crisis, financial difficulty, or relationship challenges, often finds that her love for her child provides her with the strength to push through these hard times. This love becomes a source of motivation, driving the mother to endure hardships for the benefit of her family. Her ability to remain strong and loving even in the face of adversity teaches the child the value of resilience, perseverance, and determination. Similarly, children who face their own struggles, whether academic, social, or emotional, often look to their mother for guidance and support. A mother's unwavering love during difficult moments teaches the child that they are not defined by their challenges, but that they have the power to overcome them. The love of a mother acts as an anchor, helping the child navigate obstacles and emerge stronger, more capable, and more confident in their abilities. In both cases, adversity becomes a catalyst for personal growth. The challenges faced in childhood with the support of a loving mother help children develop the skills and mindset needed to thrive as adults. They learn that life's obstacles are not permanent roadblocks, but opportunities for growth and transformation. The ripple effect of maternal love, transformation beyond the mother-child bond. A mother's love not only transforms the child, but also has a far-reaching impact on the larger world. When a mother loves deeply and unconditionally, she instills values, attitudes, and behaviors in her child that shape their interactions with others. The transformative power of a mother's love extends beyond the family, influencing the community, society, and even future generations. And children raised with a sense of love, empathy, and emotional support are more likely to exhibit these traits in their own relationships. They are more likely to show compassion to others, offer support to those in need, and build strong, healthy relationships throughout their lives. The cycle of transformation that begins with a mother's love continues through the child's life, affecting not only their personal growth, but also their ability to contribute positively to society. The love a mother gives also extends to the child's sense of purpose. A mother who nurtures her child's interests, encourages their passions, and believes in their abilities helps them develop a sense of confidence and purpose in the world. This sense of purpose becomes a driving force, motivating the child to pursue their goals, overcome challenges, and make a difference in the world. Moreover, the values instilled by a mother's love, honesty, kindness, empathy, resilience, and responsibility, often become the guiding principles that shape the child's life. As they grow older, they pass these values on to others, creating a ripple effect of transformation that spreads throughout their community and beyond. In this way, a mother's love is not just transformative for the child, but for the world at large. The transformation of the mother, growth and learning through motherhood. Motherhood is not only a process of transformation for the child, it is equally a transformative experience for the mother herself. Through the act of loving and nurturing a child, a mother experiences her own growth and evolution. In fact, many mothers describe the experience of becoming a parent as the most transformative event in their own lives. A mother's love challenges her to grow in ways she never expected. She learns patience, selflessness, and resilience. She also learns the importance of sacrifice, as motherhood often requires putting her own needs and desires aside for the well-being of her child. As she watches her child grow, learn, and change, a mother experiences a profound sense of pride and fulfillment, knowing that her love has played a key role in shaping her child's future. Motherhood also teaches a mother about self-discovery. As she balances the demands of caring for her child with the responsibilities of her own life, she often gains new insights into her own strengths, limitations, and aspirations. Through the ups and downs of motherhood, a mother is continually transformed, becoming more aware of who she is and what she values. Additionally, motherhood provides an opportunity for mothers to develop empathy and understanding. As they experience the world through their child's eyes, mothers often gain a deeper understanding of others' emotions, struggles, and perspectives. This emotional growth helps mothers become more compassionate individuals, better equipped to face the challenges of life with empathy and grace. The infinite potential of maternal love. The love of a mother is not static. It is dynamic, ever-evolving, and deeply transformative. From the earliest moments of a child's life to their adulthood, a mother's love is a catalyst for growth and change. It fosters independence, resilience, and emotional stability in the child while providing the foundation for strong, healthy relationships. It encourages the child to face challenges with confidence, knowing they are loved unconditionally. Moreover, this love transforms both the child and the mother, creating a cycle of growth, learning, and mutual transformation that ripples outward to affect the world at large. A mother's love is a powerful, life-shaping force that creates infinite potential for growth, not only for the child, but for the entire family, community, and society. It is through the transformative power of a mother's love that individuals develop the tools, mindset, and values necessary to navigate life's challenges, pursue their dreams, and contribute meaningfully to the world. Ultimately, a mother's love is the force that drives both personal and collective transformation, and its impact is immeasurable, world